Hi, welcome. I'm Diana Skellhorn from Timid Turtle Creative, and I'm going to be doing an art lesson today. Before I get started, I'd like to thank our sponsors. So thank you. So today I'm going to take you back to the painting that I started in the last video, and if you want to check that out, that'd be great. I did incorporate natural elements to paint one of my paintings. So to just recap, I am doing a 3 by 15 I was in Hawaii and I just thought that would be a great little thing to do. So this is the one I started with. And I have shells and rocks, and I used all sorts of different kinds of mediums. And I started to do some glazing. So I want to show you a little bit more glazing. But I think I'll just go right into that, and then I'll show you some of the other ones that I had started. So glazing, I have a blue, that's another phthalo blue down on most of the board. So I want to do another glaze, and I want to change a little bit of the color. So we have a lot of blue. So I'm going to add a glaze on top in amongst here and through here, and a little bit of the sky. And to do that, I've prepared a little, I just love these little things. You can pull all of it off when it's all dry. So I have some acrylic glaze, and I use golden glaze. Satin, not too shiny. I do have gloss too, but today I'm going to be using the acrylic glaze. So this is the acrylic glaze, and I have started a little project here to show you different colors. So I have the phthalo blue down, and I've got here the Crackle magenta, and I'm going to mix like just 20% to 80% of paint to glaze, and it will, if you can see that through here, I have a whole bunch of different ones along the line, the yellow, the couple reds, couple of blues, and then I went and mixed the two together and put it across here to see what colors will be coming up. So the phthalo blue with the acrylic red on top will turn a bit of a purple. So let's do that. And you can see what it did to the yellow. It turned it orange. So it's another way of painting, and the light going through changes the colors. So let's do one. I'm gonna use this brush. It's pretty soft, this brush. And I'm hoping you can see, just take a little bit of the red. This is the red, mix it with some of the glaze, and then you want to put it, I'm going to put it down along here. See, it's changing the color just ever so slightly. There we go, sort of the pink sky. Turns it into a bit of a purple. And then blend it. Very soft touch. So I want it the same down in here. Mimicking the sky into the darker. Oh, I can smell my glue gun because I mentioned in the last video about seeing the glue gun being used to make trees in that. So I thought I'd try that, and I did do that, and I was going to show you a little bit more of that today too. So what color does blue and yellow make? So I'm going to take the yellow, add some glaze to the yellow, mixing it, and I want to add it into here. And what does that do? Oh, that's pretty. That makes it kind of green. See that? So green around here. So blue and yellow make green. I know you could probably just mix the blue and the yellow together right on your palette and it would make green, but this just gives it a nice light see-through, adds depth. So now I want to add some white up in here. And I mentioned in the last video too that doing these kind of using different mediums and pastes and things like that, you have to be very patient because you have to wait for things to dry in between. Just add a little bit of yellow to that sky too. Some blue on here. I'm gonna double blue it. Double blue it. I'm gonna double blue it. That makes a pretty purple. Darker on the side. So I'm gonna show you glazing. You just go more and more and more. And then when you start looking down into the water, it actually looks like you're looking down into it. And also, last time I mentioned the gel that I used around this rock for it to sit. I used a clear and it went on white. And then you can see now, you can see the blue underneath. It turned clear. So. Just wipe off some of these. Just different textures. So I'm going to put that aside for now. So that's different Turning in the yellow on the blue turns green, and the red on the blue turns purple. So I wanted to show you how the glue gun going here. Actually, I think that's starting to look really quite pretty. So yeah, I was show and tell. This is another one that I started, but if you could see, I've got lots of texture on that. Even the little part of the center of the flower is sticking out here, and there's lots of glaze in there. I will continue glazing for more depth, but I wanted to show you here. This tree is glue gun. So I have pretty much done that. I have put just new here. So when you do the new, you need to put white on top so the paint will grab hold of it. So I've got some white down here. So this is a new glue that I have put down. So I'm just putting a white on top. And then I put some up here. Added some more up in here. Because I thought I had done it, and then I looked at it, and of course, I went, I think I'll add more. And then I got more to do. Let's put some more, let's see, this piece here. Little branch coming down right into the, there, yeah, that'll work. A little more in there, get rid of that. It's kind of cool. So that'll definitely have to dry before painting that part. So that's number 2. I'll work on this and add glaze through here, more glaze colored in here. That'll be another one for my collection. Oh, fun. I love this stuff. It's another one I'm working on. This is called Crackle. You can get it at Opus. People were saying to me, you forgot to say where you get these things. And so I get it at Opus in Kelowna, or you can order online at Curry's. They have a good selection too. So this is Crackle. And again, this is something I'm working on. I've used a lot of different texture, different gels, and then I will put more and more glaze on here. So I'm working on many different ones because things take time to dry, and you just want it completely dry before you go on to the others. So when you have a whole bunch of them and you're working on, you have always got something to do. This is another one that I'm putting together. You can see these blobs on here are clear, heavy gel, and I put this on a good week or more ago, and you can still see that these are all white. So it takes a long time to dry. And here, the background of this, I've used fabric. It's called fibre paste. So you put it all on underneath, and then so it gives a really neat texture, and also I have mica and stuff on here. I'm having so much fun, and I hope you at home are having fun too. Experiment. Thank you for joining me, and if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have any comments, please leave down below.